No, you get the flashback of how he started smoking, and just because she offered him one.
Listen, it's not my fault, cigarette companies. Everyone in Japan smokes. Fuck off. What do you want? Everyone's just dying from secondhand smoke. What do you want?
I'm talking about, it will take years off of your life. Can I bum a cigarette that I got you to start smoking?
Want to take some more years off? Why don't you hop on the...
Himeno also did offer a kiss for the first person to kill.
Dude, those boys are fighting for it. They're like, I'm going to get this. No, at first, Denji's like, I got someone else in mind. And she's like, but it's French. And Denji immediately is like, yo, let's fucking go, boy. Let's get this kiss on there.
Let's get this bread.
Yo, let's go. I'm surprised you don't recognize Himeno's voice actress. That's 100% on you, dude. That's 100% on you both time. Cross ExAnime. We're back. Episode 109. I'm Matt.
I'm Justus.
And what?
We're talking about our B list of shows.
You know why they call it the B list?
Because it's the best.
Hey, dab.
So we'll be talking about Chainsaw Man,
cringe,
Eminence and Shadows, Akiba Maid War, and Do It Yourself.
You mean Serafu?
Yes.
Do It Yourself.
Starting out with Chainsaw Man.
I'm gonna start with Chainsaw Man. That shit was fucking cringe.
Titty. It's all about the titty.
Listen, our boy Denji was fucking cheated. Forget the kiss. He goes in for a feel. Bra padding falls out. And then, of course, Power is like, makes him look bigger. And Denji's over there like, have you ever reached for a dream and you've achieved it and you don't know what to do afterwards? I'm like, my man, I know what you mean. You were cheated.
A better outcome out of that, though.
What, for Maki? Holy shit, she's like, listen, that got very hot. I'm like, I gotta make sure my door is closed for this scene. Like, Calvin, don't come in and don't look.
A manipulator like nobody's business, but she's very good at it.
Listen, she's like, remember, you know who bit down on your finger? I'm like, whoa.
And she does like, shit. And it's like, oh my God.
And then she just like straight up like, feel him, boy. And then Denji like had a new fucking
lease on life. Yeah.
She's like, go kill the gun demon and you can do whatever you want to me afterwards. She's like, whoa, that's easy. She's like, yeah, but it killed 1.2 million people in the course of like a second. So
yeah, you find out Aki's past. The little boy's at home.
What the hell was that? Yo, I'm gonna go get some gloves. It's like
that's the gun devil right there.
I know, but it's like I've never seen a gun do that before unless it's like a new.
So the 1.2 million, that damage was across the entire world.
Yeah,
the
shot just went around.
Yeah. At one point,
listen, it's like America. The shot heard around the world. Gun devil, American.
Sorry, the microphone.
They said he was in America, so.
Well, no, he was in Japan.
Well, yeah.
It went.
Listen, can I say something before anything else? It all happened when there was a terrorist attack involving guns in America. You have no idea how much that narrows it down, woman. You gotta narrow it down.
Specifics.
It was 9/11. Fuck.
But the anime didn't have the statistics in the manga. It did. So someone in one of the episode discussions kind of broke it down. Apparently, the mangaka, I apologize, I don't have his name up like readily available, gave which countries had the most deaths. Of course, America did. Brazil had one of the least. So yeah.
How did that shot go around the world? Because America, Brazil, Japan.
It went. Yeah.
It went. Woo.
No, it goes like this.
America, Brazil, Japan.
Yeah, you don't go like that. You go around.
Yeah, but it would have to go down at some point to hit Brazil unless it went around.
That's why I'm going like this. Lower.
No, because the way I thought it went in anime was he shot it went perfectly around, not like spiraling down.
Look, that's my thing, because at one point, like, India makes sense, but Brazil got hit. There's only like
maybe the Brazil
12,000 that died.
Maybe the Brazil statistics just a regular crime rate. Who knows at this point? They said gun devil. There's a lot of gun violence in Brazil. Don't take it from me. Take it from my friend Rodrigo. That's a real person, by the way. Fuck anybody that's saying I'm being racist. Rodriguez physically said, yo, Brazil is beautiful. 10 seconds later, you don't want to go there. People get shot all the time. I'm like, which one is it, Rod?
The Gun Devil hit Japan for 26 seconds, killing 57,000 people.
Damn. Went down. I think it only went through one street in Tokyo.
Yeah. Eventually led to, I guess, 1.2 million deaths in 5 minutes.
Listen, they've from what I've heard, they've had to skip over a lot of like the super minor details. You know, it's the difference of the anime. Listen, all that matters. Denji got a cup of feel from Power, which is kind of disappointing. Then he really got a cup of feel from Maki, and now they're in this hotel in Kobeni.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try and pronounce her last name or whatever. Listen, there's a point that threw me off because I've read nothing about Chainsaw Man because I wanted to be surprised. Maybe when the season's over, I'll read the next season. Yo, I had two choices. I wanted to go to college. She's crying. I'm like, oh, that's so sad. But I had two choices: sex worker or devil hunter. I'm like, listen, man. Like, why you got to do this to her? Like, why you got to do a girl dirty?
I'm gonna be honest. At some point, they definitely just should have tied her up.
She would like that. Sex worker.
Oh, look, it's very clear that she was mentally unstable, and they let her keep the knife the first time they knocked her out.
Yeah, I don't know what was the point of that.
I have no idea, but Aki got stabbed.
But he didn't get stabbed too much, luckily. He
no,
got
it's
stabbed
just
enough.
in the side, and the blood devil has to try to stop him from bleeding
can you stop
out.
the blood? I don't know. It's been a while. Let me try. Stop.
And then we're dealing with the Infinity Devil because they've locked them on the 8th floor.
You know, it'd be crazy.
I do like the ending of that episode.
What?
Right as you're nearing near the end, it's like, hey, weren't we walking up to the 9th floor? Yeah. Still says 8. I'm going to go down real quick. And then he ends up at the top of the other stairwell. And that was like the end, basically. Once they're like, wait, you just went down the steps. It's like, oh, that's a good ending. I like that ending.
Yeah. But, I mean, listen, what was I going to say? I completely forgot what I was going to say. God damn it. Yo, Himino shows up. Baberoni. Listen, she has the power. She gave up her eye to have the right hand of some ghost devil or whatever. Listen, there were comments that were said, both on Reddit and myself. We all know what we're thinking. Ghost hand, can't see what those hands do.
I don't know, but as long as it's doing it.
Yo, Power got choked like really fucking bad, and I thought it was just a hand. It's like along multiple hands, basically.
Yeah.
And like Power was like, yo, I can't even grab it. I'm dying. And it's like, do it, fucking kill that bitch. You fucking robbed Denji. She deserves worse.
You pattern bitch.
Someone had to animate all that, and I was like, you know, good on you for having to animate all that. Fuck them hoes.
But
but no, they pointed out something. Aki was about to use his sword, and then Himino did claim, yeah, it's probably gonna kill it, but it takes years off your life because Himino likes Aki. Aki likes Maki. Maki doesn't like anybody, but Denji likes Maki.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and you could definitely tell where it's like Himino has very strong feelings for him. First of all, the like, oh, he stabbed and it's waterworks.
Yo, Himino best girl. Just saying right now, no reason.
I don't think she's best girl. She got this man to start smoking.
Listen,
that's already taking years off of his life. You ungrateful bitch.
He already smokes.
Huh? No, you get the flashback of how he started smoking, and it's because she offered him one.
Listen, it's not my fault, cigarette companies. Everyone in Japan smokes. Fuck off. What do you want? Everyone's just dying from secondhand smoke. What do you want?
I'm talking about, it will take years off of your life. Can I bum a cigarette that I got you to start smoking?
Want to take some more years off? Why don't you hop on the...
Himino also did offer a kiss for the first person to kill.
Dude, those boys are fighting for it. They're like, I'm going to get this. No, at first, Denji's like, I got someone else in mind. And she's like, but it's French. And Denji immediately is like, yo, let's fucking go, boy. Let's get this kiss on there.
Let's get this bread.
Yo, let's go. I'm surprised you don't recognize Himino's voice actress.
actress.
Yeah. Don't look.
Well, hands no, off the tablet. Hands off the tablet. I was trying to get the other guy. There's Hirazaku. We hadn't really brought him up. He's the one that's like, you can't offer kisses.
He's had an emotional breakdown after Power ate all the food.
Yeah.
Despite that, do you want to know who Himeno's voice actor also is? Very, very popular show. You might have heard of it.
Is it called Bleach?
No. It's called Made in the Abyss. And it's Reg.
Yeah.
Reg. Yeah.
I remember seeing it.
Also, another voice, Rengoku.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to make, I'm not going to claim that I made it up myself, but I did see it in the form. It's like, do you think Aki's like a Hirashi and it's like takes years off his life because you can do fucking fourth form, some cutting cool shit? And I'm like, man, can you imagine the power move they just did that?
Also, honestly, when I first saw it, she can do a pretty
manly voice.
Yeah, because it was like, Rengoku, wait, you're Rengoku? Like, oh, damn.
It is a very manly voice. It's like, fourth form.
Oh my. Just like, okay.
I guess from an American perspective, it sounds very manly. Maybe it sounds slightly different from a Japanese perspective on there, but it's like, also,
I don't know, man.
I was looking through some of these voice actors. Obviously, some of them, Power's voice actress, pretty well known. She's done a lot of stuff that we quite enjoy on there.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably got the best, headshot out of, all the actors and actresses.
Yes.
Not that matters. But Aki's voice actor, I haven't really seen him in anything. And, I was looking through the other day, I'm like, they're kind of giving a lot of newer voice actors a chance in this show. Same thing for Denji's voice actor. He has one other role. Unite Up that's airing later this year. So this is his first voice actor role.
I think it's kind of nice in some of that case.
It's refreshing. You get something new and unique. Because immediately, I can't remember what the show was. Is it, is it Akiba Maid War? Yeah, where you hear Overhaul's voice actor. Immediately noticeable. Immediately noticeable. It's like, I like him. He fits the role very well, but I'm getting a little too much of him.
I know. I like him. I think he's falling into your case.
He's falling into that Liam Neeson role. Of he's known for this one thing. It's like he can do more. We've heard him do more.
In this season, he's also the kind of God in To Your Eternity. So I think that's probably why you're thinking where it's like, oh, we've heard a lot of you, man, because you are consistently hearing him. So now there's 2 shows that he's in, or at least appearances that he's made. But I think he's really good in Tower of God. Yeah. And the Overhaul stuff was also really good.
I also got to say the person, I just wanted to point this out real quick before we move on, because we'll need to move on to our next show here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Aki's voice actress, didn't really recognize her. She's in 2 other of our shows this season, and she's been on a lot of Maki.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Makima?
Yeah, no, Makima, yeah. I had no idea. She's a very... Listen, the big thing that threw me off was Himeno's voice actress, just because Rengoku, and I'm like, I 100% thought that was a manly man. 100% thought that was a manly man on there. Speaking of manly men, there's a manly man in Shadow of Eminence.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a manly man. He said it himself. He said he's a man. He pooped in an alleyway. Pooped himself. Well, how was that the best excuse? Listen, we're talking about Eminence and Shadow now. We watched episodes, 5, 6?
Yes.
There's a point when he goes into the god dang alleyway. He needs to go there after he just bought this chocolate while meeting with the people. It's like, we've acquired $1 billion gold in this world. And he's like, oh, shit, that's a lot of money. I'm saying wolf for gold coins, which is a lot of money. That is no point, because the point of this is they're going to get chocolate. He's walking back. He senses that there's a fight. And the best excuse you can come with is, I'm about to poop myself and go in this alleyway.
I'm about to shit my pants. If I keep walking anymore, it will roll out.
Then his friend's like, we'll miss you. Thank God for letting us go. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is going on with this show?
They run away, and then he goes, oh, cool. And then it's back to normal. It's like,
where do you think he keeps that slime?
In his ass.
Gotta shove it way up there, morning.
I like the show. I hate that I like the show.
The show looked like dog shit. We've watched other shows that are a similar idea, somewhat. Just from the trailer art, I was like, oh, this is going to be another one of those, what was the one? He's isekai'd into his own world 3,000 years later.
The strongest sage with the weakest crust.
Yeah. I really thought it was going to be one of these levels of it. And
I'm so glad it's not.
It's 100 times better. Like everything. God. Here, we have a harem that works and they're spies and you actually saved them. Not like, I kind of saved you, now you're in love with me kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They did say you can do whatever you want with her. Just saying, just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Some of the jokes are pretty good. Like, I couldn't help but laugh a little bit because they took the poop thing very seriously. And I'm glad that they kept it like...
It's a good mix.
Serious.
Sorry.
The action scenes have been really great. I'm going to be honest. I've seen the atomic scene a couple of times because it's really good and it's the only thing close to ASMR that I'm okay with listening to. You can't tell me that it's not one of those, like, especially the first time you hear it with headphones on, where you're like, ooh, what was that?
Well, it kind of threw me off because I was like, did I just watch this scene twice at this point?
Yeah, it was good.
It's that moment of, like, you never expected this, like, level of badassery because you're just like, I am atomic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, hang on. I do have to point out something. So we're watching this show, right?
Yes.
I didn't realize... I found this out today.
Point out that one of the characters is in...
Well, no, I can point out that they're in other shows. No, they have a chibi thing going at the same time of just the girls with some background of it, too. And I'm like, oh, I feel like we should be watching this, too. We won't talk about it, but it's like...
I didn't know about that.
It's like a chibi thing, and it's just kind of like the girl side of it. And it's got a 6.57, which you might think, oh, that's bad. But it's just giving you more background. It's literally all the girls and kind of what they're doing, apparently. Because I was just on the anime forum. Someone's like, oh, is anybody watching the chibi? And same thing, like 20 people were like, wait, there's other stuff. Yeah, there's like other stuff airing on it. And I feel like at one point they should have pointed to this.
Yeah. Currently, like the show itself has a 7.79. Like it's ranked really well.
It's pretty strong for like what it is.
Yeah. It's in isekai. The main character was isekai'd into a new world. But they did it in such a way of the first episode focuses on the real world, and then the next episode, it's like, by the way, I died. And they don't hold on that. And he's like, cool, I'm here. I just want to, like, be a background character.
Listen, I know.
Unfortunately, in his case, like, he does a really good job of main character syndrome.
Doesn't he trying to become more the main character, but he keeps...
No, he's purposely trying to be the background character, which is why he joins a fencing tournament to get his ass whooped 20 times in a row using tomatoes. And eventually the referee's like, he's lost too much blood. You win. And it's like, oh, I didn't get to show them just how weak I am.
Listen, I'm always the person that's pointing out like, oh, this voice actress on here.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of the girls. This is Delta. Mm-hmm. No one's going to be able to see this.
That's what I had brought up.
Why is she like the person that's done plenty of main characters just passive? Like she has like what, maybe 3 or 4 lines in this, and it's just like
sometimes that stuff's perfect for you. Just need a casual.
God, listen. He's overpowered, but they don't do the Ainz thing where it's just like, here's a 20-minute shot on why he's overpowered and like 2 seconds of power. He definitely, it's like when he's chasing down those 2 guards or the people pretending to be like shadows.
Yeah, kills
the first one rather easily. The other 2 flee.
Yes.
Kills another one. That third guy literally just gets all of his fingers cut off, and he tells Gamma, find out what info you can. Well, Gamma's the one that cut off his fingers on there. She's like, you're lucky he was nice. I'm like, oh my God, people are getting fucking tortured.
Yeah.
Also, I hate how pathetic they're making Alexia look in the show.
No, I'm cool with it. Look, the bitch definitely tried to murder him.
I mean, she knows his power.
Used him.
She knows how strong he is.
No, because she doesn't realize that he's Shadow.
She's got feelings. She knows.
I mean, she definitely got some feelings because love advice from Sherry. And this woman was about to commit some murder. Oh boy.
Smash or pass?
Which one? both, even in a wheelchair.
All right. So that's a child. Got him, boys. Got him. Sorry. Okay, we'll continue. Listen. Okay, so
how do I respond to that?
Is she on here? That new
Sherry
girl,
Barnett.
That's the redhead one that's like trying to discover the stuff, right?
Yep. She's in the extended list.
So, I'm okay. So how do I?
We saw her last season.
How do I say this?
She was the in the engaged
season.
kiss. She was Kisara.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Stupid bitch. We need a pink hair lolly girl. Sir, say no more. No, I'm trying to. Okay, so she has this relationship with her father, right? Her adoptive father.
Mm-hmm.
But her adoptive father was talking about how much her mother was a great researcher. How did that relationship work? Now, hang on. Hear me out. Was he just a lonely researcher? And then her mother. Now, was it actually her mother? I'm trying to think of, or is it just the old person's dad? She's too young to really be his daughter. So I'm thinking, researcher's dad, mother has a child, father took advantage of the mother to research stuff. She found out too much stuff. I'm calling it now. I haven't read anything ahead. I don't know if there is. Her mother found out too much. Dude kills her, but takes care of the daughter because he feels guilty. I'm calling it now. Calling it now. Or she's going to get turned into a Camaro. Find me a dog.
I don't think any of that's the case. I think that because he's also a researcher and they bonded over researching and wanted to research each other a little bit more, if you know what I mean. And well, mommy died, so he
I'm over here like, yo, there's this dastardly plot to murder this child.
No,
just like, yo, he
not.
wants to smash.
Yeah, he smashed mommy, and unfortunately, mommy's dead. So
I don't like when you say mommy. It just feels
mommy.
You burn her with fire.
God. But, yeah, I think that's just the case.
I think the show deserves a little bit higher of a rating.
A little bit higher than what it already has?
I'd give it like a solid 8.
Wow.
I give it a solid 8. Listen, it's not often I don't bitch about a show, but I give this a solid 8. I like it.
You got me pulling out an Owen Wilson impression.
What's rule number 1 of cross-examine? Never pull out.
I thought it was shitty segues are key.
Oh, no. I was just making a never pull out joke, and then you said Owen Wilson, and it just didn't work out. You know what? My services are to you, just like the maid services. Yo, let's fucking go. Yo, Akiba Maid War. Okay, listen, shit's fucking popping off. There's internal maid fighting. There's like cross gang fighting. You find it in 2 episodes. 2 people get out of jail. Ranko celebrating her 36th birthday. Would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Just because of how they kind of draw her. Listen, her voice actress looks a lot like her.
Yeah, very
I'm
much
just saying, they just kind of picked. Listen, some of these voice actresses just look kind of dead inside, kind of like these maids do on there. Ranko has her 36th birthday. Meanwhile, another cafe is having their 36th birthday.
No, she's not having her 36th.
Or her other birthday. Sorry. She's 20. Oh, I think she said she's like 21 because she's like, you're 15 years older than me. But Ranko has spent 15 years in jail before she came back to work for the maid cafe. You find out some background stuff like Ranko never liked fighting. They kind of didn't elaborate on that. Now she's a badass that fights, so she probably learned the fight in prison because, you know, gotta stay strong in prison.
They also kind of go on this whole like sisterly bond stuff, which turns out real well. But
we'll be together forever. You just steal that girl's fate.
Yeah, you see, Ranko was like, I used to have a sister. Like, be careful; it's not always like end how you want it to. And when they do the flashback, that is very much the like one in charge. That woman, like a younger version of her. So
also, I gotta point out something. So the sister. So it was between. Sorry, let me pull up their names here. Nagomi and Nerua, or whatever her name is. She has the death haircut, like that Full Metal, like, you know, the ponytail that comes down the side on there. Out of all this, listen, there's all this gang violence. Guns are easy to acquire, apparently.
Yeah.
knives are easy to acquire because this is set, like, I think by now they're in 1999 Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So before the towers. Rest in peace.
Again? Why?
Yep, God, never forget, man. She pulls out a knife, right? She's going to defend her sister. She's like, this is the only way they found out about me. This is an internal thing. And it's very much like, if you were to change this from like girls in like maid outfits to like guys in suits, it would still be just as good of a story on there.
Yes.
Ish. But it's like, it's just hilarious that it's just like maid cafes going hardcore gangster on there. Pulls out a knife, goes to stab the new leader of the other branch. I don't remember what the two branches are. There's Animal Land.
Well, there's Creature Land.
And then whatever the other one is. Goes to stab her, hits her with a bat a couple of times, gets up, is like, maybe she will win this fight. Maybe she'll cut her. She's definitely going to die, but she's not going to kill her. Then she goes to charge her. Bitch pulls out a fucking gun. Just pow. It's like, oh, okay. Maybe she'll learn her lesson. Pow, pow. It's like, nope. She's dead.
She dead. She's fucking dead.
I was 100% like, maybe she'll make it.
No.
Maybe.
And Nagomi is unfortunately there to witness all of it with her sister.
I do like how they had that, like, dead. They had a whole like ceremony with like the udon soup.
Yeah.
Drink. It's like, it is sealed. Trade name tags. Oh.
It has been completed. Speaking at the same time. All right, now eat your udon before it gets like, soggy.
Yeah,
noodles get soggy. It's like, yeah.
But back to Renko's birthday.
Everyone gets slaughtered, including almost a sheep.
Listen, they're getting like drowned to death almost.
Yeah,
but
in
like,
tomato juice.
Yeah,
that's
a lot of tomato juice, and that had to have come from somewhere. So there is a water tower with that much tomato juice, just on hand.
Yes,
that cafe had nothing to do with tomato juice.
Yes,
I'm just saying. Someone pointed that out. Were they just waiting for this opportunity this entire time?
Maybe. It could be their specialty. Well, the best. Nagomi thought it was blood at one point. Also, I get that they're in trouble for like doing that, but that group totally deserved it because they like tried to kill them first.
Yeah.
So and this is an internal conflict thing.
Listen, it's still that funny. Like, it's great. It's enough comedy with enough action with enough like seriousness. Listen, the best part of the whole fight was not that everyone got killed because Renko obviously blasted that woman. At the very end, I'm like, are they not gonna like steal money or anything? Panda walks up like, there's just a cash box of money here. Boop.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Yeah.
They got 5 million yen. They repaid debts.
Yeah, because they only had what? They needed like
$1 million.
Yeah, $1 million yen. Something. Wait, I feel it goes more like that. I felt it was like $1 billion yen for some reason. Oh, yeah. So their debts kind of paid off, but they did kill that whole other gang on there. But there's an internal gang fight there. So I'm just waiting for like a 30v30 maid cafe tournament arc style thing.
Nah, man, this is 2022 64v64.
On a brand new map, never before seen. Nuketown 2.0.
2.3.0.
Oh, that's right, because they did come out with Nuketown again. I do love this show.
4 times. Sorry.
God damn it. I do like that the show has taken the time to even show we're bribing police. It's like,
yeah, of course.
This show is just amazing. You just add maids to anything, it's automatically like 3 times better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tokyo Revengers, but better.
Wow, now hold on.
Is there a panda in Tokyo Revengers that talks? Listen, 50% of Tokyo Revengers is Takumi just crying to himself.
Yeah, but like, it's kind of understandable.
If
the person you went in back and we're not going to talk about it.
We'll get back to it when next season pops up on there.
I'm looking forward to it.
You know, the more and more I watch this and the more and more I see Debt Collector, I'm like, man, this guy's just like 2 steps away from being Ash Ketchum. Hey, Congratulations, Ash Ketchum, on finally winning after 25 years. Bitch.
It only took you till you're 30.
Yeah, it only took me 1 video game to do it. Well, now, Ash.
Now you're out there beating children looking like a pedophile. Right.
What?
Don't worry about it. Renko's old.
They also all ate bean sprouts for like 2 weeks to like afford a cake for Renko. And I'm like,
bean sprouts are delicious.
How poor are these people then?
Very.
I feel like they just could get another job they'll pay for the Teds on there.
Nah, man.
Also, somehow the
gang life's rough, yo.
Can you imagine the Latin Kings in a whole like maid outfit? Night Kings represent homes. Like a whole like What?
It's just the ridiculous side. Like,
you think hardcore gang members watch this now? They're like, yo,
no.
You understand her struggle. I was locked up for 15 years too. Rank my girl.
Yo, they call us Kingdom Hearts.
God. Could he do like?
What?
Trying to think like.
For the hearts?
Yeah.
Like, so there's the crown. I mean, you could technically like that, I guess. I don't know.
I want to use this as a thumbnail.
No. I make the thumbnails. It's not going in.
Well, of course you make the thumbnails. You do it yourself.
Oh, God.
Hey, do it yourself. Listen, it wasn't a great transition.
Never is.
Listen, besides the big ones that have to, like, new and fresh shows, I really love Do It Yourself. Going back to Akiba Maid Wars, that's probably one of the better, like, new shows that just has no, because it's all, I think, just original, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it had any source material.
Yes. Original.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Do It Yourself was also just all original as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see shows just like, let's make something good and original on there. Do It Yourself finally introduced a character I might have accidentally spoiled last time. That's from India. You saw it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of was really out there because you're just like, hey, we're in India now. It's like, excuse me?
Yeah, Kokoro. She fucking meows.
What do you want?
Bitches to not be weird, yo.
We also got to talk about something. Justice pointed it out. There was a point when they're like at the beach and Serafu's like taking off her shirt. And I was like, whoa, no, we need to hold up here. She's like, it's my swimsuit.
Yeah,
it's like,
the angle of
thank
that,
God, was very bad.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where like they cut over. And of course they're talking about, oh, no one brought their swimsuit. They all brought their swimsuit. Fucking crazy.
Oh, it worked out.
Wow, it's crazy. But just the angle of her like having the shirt up where at one point my brain went, wait, what am I watching? Like I didn't click on hentai, did I?
Did I make click? What did I click on here? Are there 6 digits up in the corner? Nope, we're good.
No, the 6 digits are only for manga.
It shows how innocent I am and how guilty you are.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. For science, of course.
Oh, yeah, you gotta make sure there's nothing bad out there for the kids.
Yeah, but personal science, if you know what I mean.
God. What the fuck?
I'm gonna throw it out there. Hey, the pig wasn't harassed this time about them talking about eating some portion of pork. And then the fucking poor robotic squid dude's like, hey, about my OS update. And they're like, fuck you. So
he has a name where Serafu's mom doesn't, but the little robot does.
Yeah, Kruggy-san.
Kruggy-san. He's a real G. Also, this Kidoma Sensei, which I wish she's on more with her terrible English. Listen, their English is getting better. Listen, at one point she said, good job, and it was like, not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not overly difficult to just say, good job.
We'll start getting you to pronounce some Japanese stuff just off the bat. Let me give you a random word. What's bean sprout Japanese?
Bean sprout. I don't fucking know.
I'm just, listen, Miku definitely still wants to hang out with her buddy, and it's like, listen, she got called out real hard and thrown under the bus by Juliet Queen Elizabeth VIII.
Yeah, I forget what her nickname is.
It's Jobo?
Yeah.
Jobko? Jokbo? I don't remember what her actual.
Joboko?
Maybe that's what it is. We'll have to look it up. But she's like, I didn't bring a swimsuit. It's like, I saw you looking at yourself in the mirror all morning. You have a swimsuit on. It's like, okay, I guess I do.
Moyashi, by the way. Just couldn't put
Moyashi? Oh, that's bean sprout Japanese? You're going to have to learn that when we go to order. We're going to live like poor people for a couple of days.
I'm cool with that.
Also, listen, there was a scene that made me mad. Unnecessarily. Pallets are expensive. Yeah. Wood's not cheap, especially for a country like Japan where there's like not a shitload of lumber that you can just deforest constantly. Yes. Listen, they do. Wood's expensive no matter where you live right now. when they walked up, like, yo, can we take these pallets? They're like, yeah, take whatever you want. Just, you take it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, look, it just kind of depends on the pallets. Like, where we work, there's definitely a couple pallets there where if someone was like, yo, can I just have this? It's not worth the scrap. Like, someone would be like, yeah, man, just take it. Like, just whatever, bro.
Yeah. I remember one time I asked for pallets from, I think it was Lowe's when I was doing a project. Like, yeah, you can have them. You just have to pay, like, the scrap price. It's like, oh, cool. What is it? $50 a pallet. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, fuck you. Now, there are shitty pallets. You're like, listen, there was a point where they're trying to, like, peel apart the wood on there. I'm like, I understand they're kids. I understand they're not, like, muscly men like yourself over here.
He says muscle, but he's just got a lot of weight to throw around.
Oh, wow, fucking asshole. I was trying not to swear too much this episode. I've done a good job. Bon I did a fantastic job. I swore like I used the F-bomb like once.
Wow, that's fucking stupid.
It's a lie. It's probably like 20 times. But I'm sitting here and I don't know what I physically was starting to get angry. I'm like, listen, those pallets want to be cheap. You're using that crowbar like the worst way possible. You get some more leverage. Don't grab it further up. Grab it further.
Yeah, but they do show corrections for like grabbing the crowbar and kind of like the correct angle to give it leverage, and that's the learning process. And then you get to see them make like a hook kind of wall coat hanger thing, and it was like, oh, that was pretty good and well animated, and
it was
pretty
a good
accurate
job
for someone
for what you should actually be doing on there. They actually took their time for like. I'm not saying the animators probably don't know how to actually like build a lot by hand, but come on.
Yeah, I mean,
there's some cultures that aren't as well versed as some other cultures, and like being super hands-on. But it's like,
look, and are you gonna say that Japanese like craftsmanship is gonna be shit for wood?
Listen,
are you gonna say?
Listen, I'm just saying when it comes to building ships, the Japanese suck at them.
Oh, well, that's a ship. When it comes to wood,
I said building. Wood. Let's get things
out of wood.
Let's get those chainsaws going. Let's see who's better.
Definitely the Japanese.
Who's cut down more trees? Who's built more houses? USA #1, baby. Let's
go.
Who uses the 9/11?
Who uses the worst wood possible?
Listen, I said good, not expensive.
Yeah,
you have good and cheap. Look at you.
But after seeing them kind of build that, it was like, oh man, I kind of want to build something.
You said I wanted to build something. I was like, I don't really feel like it.
No, I said there's a scene in here that you would probably like want to build something.
I feel like for a video, we should try and build something. We should try and build something.
Effort. Oh.
What? I mean, we built these.
Oh yeah, you bought some legs and didn't even sand the top.
What do you mean? I got this nice, like, look at this is part of the design. Why would I sand it if I
bought curtains?
It's like
it's a curtain.
It's like pre-sanded.
It's a blackout curtain as the top.
Yeah, but this is like pre-sanded.
Your cat's fucked it up.
You have no proof of that. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. How do you know that wasn't Calvin? How do you know that's not Calvin? No, I'm not cutting to that because I'm talking and I'm not going to look for that on there. Not too much else happened in this.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's a fun, relaxing show.
Yes. They currently have one extended member. They do at some point need an official fifth member. So I think we'll eventually get
because they have
friend.
So you have Serafu, Juliet, Ray, Takumi, and Kokoro, because she doesn't count unless she transfers.
Yes. So right now she's in the group as a friend from outside. So she doesn't officially count, but she can do group activities.
Yeah.
So eventually they're going to need like one extra person, and I'm assuming Serafu's friend, Pudding.
Miku?
Yeah, Pudding. She will eventually.
But she's still at the other school, though. Yeah, she can't transfer until midterms.
Yes, but she will eventually kind of join as a friend as well.
I mean, in the opening sequence, they're all standing in front of it. You don't see another member unless they're going to change it to where there is on there.
I mean, Akiba's done that.
I mean, yeah, but they had him like censored out at first. Yeah. They just didn't have like no one there. They just don't have anybody.
It wouldn't be too difficult to add an extra person.
They could build someone. That'll be their 5th.
God. Can I build a woman?
Yeah, I mean, you can. With enough love and affection and anger and credit card
Now, what
debt.
about money?
I can't help you there, buddy. Actually, you can. We can print money. You can buy money printing press from HP.
Oh, nice.
It's only like $16 million. You need pre-authorization and clearance.
Can we steal it?
I had an HP buyer book once, and man, I mean, we feel like we should talk just a little bit about Pokemon. I mean, it was Ash Ketchum's world champion. He won the Kanto League, or I don't know what it was. But then he won world champion.
I'm just glad he did it himself. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Wow.
Please like and subscribe.
You're supposed to hit